Howdy folks, welcome to part 3 of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So, Tails, while Sonic's going through Casino Night Zone, you know, gambling, having fun, Tails is apparently dying in Hilltop Zone. Oh, that was so shameful. See, I love spin dash jumping, where you rev up the spin dash and then you jump as you move, and you go really far. I love doing that, and sometimes it can be fun and helpful, and other times you fuck up like I do. That was shameful. Anywho, though. That was a little weird. Anywho, Hilltop Zone looks very much like Sky High Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Master System. And I mean very much like Sky High Zone. Same colors and everything, it's crazy. All they need is fucking hang gliders. It has the teeter-totter platforms from Starlight Zone, and... fuck! God damn! Anytime I'm trying to spin dash jump in this level, I'm either dying or else I'm getting hit by spikes. Jeez, Tails, way to fuck up. Anyway, though, as I was saying, it has the teeter-totter platforms, which I don't like them, but, you know, I can tolerate them here in Hilltop Zone. I can tolerate them, and I walk off for no apparent reason. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Maybe I was drinking that night. Yeah, let's go with that. let's go with the fact I was drunk. We'll go with that. Something that separates Hilltop Zone from Sky High Zone, though, well, along with everything else, it's a very different zone. But there's lava here. What the fuck? West Side Island, which is the island that we are on. It's Tails' home island, I believe. Apparently it's a pretty fucked up place. Not as fucked up as Angel Island, though, but we'll see that. So this is Special Stage number 5. And, I don't really have anything new to tell you here. Avoid the bombs. Run into the rings. That's pretty much it. You can jump. Make sure you're jumping. Cool! I got nothing else, folks. I'm sorry. I've already described everything you can do in this special stage. Maybe one thing that I should mention and talk about, because it does kind of pertain to the special stage. I mentioned before, I do not like playing as Sonic and Tails together, and this is true. However, that's only when the computer is controlling Tails. Cool! A fun thing about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and most Sonic games, if you have two controllers connected, the second player can control Tails, and I'm pretty sure he can. Well, he or she. I don't want to discriminate. Your friend, or whoever's playing with you, I don't know why you'd be playing with someone who's not your friend, but anyway, they can actually control Tails, and it's kind of cheap, because Tails can't actually die. And I'm pretty sure they can control Tails in the special stage. If that's the case, and I'm right about that, then Tails being in the special stage would be fantastic. Anyway, though, we got our 5th Chaos Emerald. Way to go, Tails! Huzzah! So let's continue with Hilltop Zone, and we're gonna try spin dash jumping one more time. Hopefully we don't die. Yay! We beat the act! That checkpoint, it serves no purpose other than getting a Chaos Emerald. That's all the point there is to it. It's crazy. Rings! I don't know why I didn't grab the 3rd one, but oh well. I love that you get points for breaking rocks. I find that funny for some reason. It's just a weird thing to get points for. See, watch. 100 points. Anyway. I've lost my train of thought. Oh, the Orbinauts are back. This time they shoot fire, and you have to wait a bit for them to shoot it. Or if you time it right, you can jump on them. Yeah, they're not nearly as bad. And holy shit! Rising lava! Rising lava! For God's sakes, Tails, fly! We know you can fly! It's actually not that bad. It's just, you know, it's fun. It's not like the lava's ever gonna catch you, and you can get an invincibility box, such as myself here, and it's pretty simplistic. Oh, I fucking love that. I always wonder, where do these springs come from? Sonic CD implies that they grow over time, but if that's the case, how the fuck does that happen? Do people put the springs there, or what? It's weird. And why do they put them facing each other? What possible purpose, other than to friggin' irritate Sonic and Tails, could that have? God, I love that one-up jingle. It's so fantastic. Any of you folks, I'm very sorry, and I know this is shameful, but yeah, I failed the special stage. They go on forever. I'm not going to make you guys watch me failing a special stage, so let's move on. And take on Dr. Eggman, who, having no rings makes this a little more complicated than it needs to be. A little more. He's really simple. You just, as he always is, he's always fucking simple. You just jump on him and bounce on him multiple times. If you don't have rings, such as myself, make sure you bounce off before he dives down into the water. Into the lava. Jeez, water. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. You hit him 8 times, he blows up, and he flies away. So let's move on to Mystic Cave Zone. This zone, oh my god, it's got such a memorable tune, like such a standout song. It stands out so much from the rest of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 soundtrack, and oh, I love every song in the game, but Mystic Cave Zone really stands out. It's not my favorite song, but it's pretty high up there. And yeah, clearly we're in a cave. Seriously, that's all that popped into my mind right there. So this Mystic Cave Zone has probably my least favorite enemies, and that's the little glow bug badniks. When they're glowing, they're invincible. You can't kill them. You roll into them, you're gonna get hit. You jump into them, you're gonna get hit. And yeah, I do not like the little glow bug badniks. They drive me crazy because I gotta wait for them to fucking stop glowing, and I don't want to wait. I want to get going. So since Tails fucked up the special stage, damn you, Tails, Sonic, rather, has to make up for it and get the 6th Chaos Emerald, the only one that is green. And yeah, I've said before that the last special stage is the hardest, and this one is definitely very tough in comparison to the other ones, but it's actually not the last special stage. One other new thing about Sonic 2 from the previous games is they finally implemented 7 Chaos Emeralds. That's right, there are 7 Chaos Emeralds as of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in most Sonic games, except I think for a lot of the Game Gear and Master System ones. But a lot of the main ones that people are going to remember, 7 Chaos Emeralds. And you know, I like that. I like that better than 6 for some reason. 7 is my favorite number. My second favorite's 61, but my favorite number is 7. And yeah, I know, it's a weird little tangent to go on, but cool! We've seen these already. I don't know what else to talk about for this one. It's tough, but it's nothing, like, overwhelming. Dodge the bombs, pick up the rings. I don't know how the fuck I screwed this up as Tails in Hilltop Zone, but whatever. Whatever, I'm doing it now, and... Yay! Now I just have to not get hit. Oh, something fun I can mention. The special stages are actually color-coded to the Chaos Emeralds. Like, the pipe here is green, and we got the green Chaos Emerald. Anyway, we got 6 Chaos Emeralds. It's very rainbow-colored, isn't it? So let's press on with Mystic Cave Zone. A lot of people don't like Mystic Cave Zone, or at least some people don't, because there's actually a few spike pits that once you fall into, you cannot get out of, and a lot of people don't like this for some reason. I don't know why it bothers them. If it was a bottomless pit, then no one would bitch. I don't know why the fact that it's a spiked pit bothers people. But whatever. Basically, if you fall in, you have to wait. You have to wait until you die, which might take a few times of getting poked. But really, I don't see the problem. For one, it's very easy not to fall into the goddamn hole, and for two, it's no different than a bottomless pit, except you're getting poked by spikes. So, I don't get people's complaints, but whatever. If it was Mario, people wouldn't be bitching. I'll put it that way. A lot of the shit I see people complaining about with Sonic, all I'm thinking is, why is it fine for Mario games, but it's not okay for Sonic games? I understand Sonic games are faster paced, but still, they're still about platforming, and a lot of the platforming elements that I always hear people bitch about, I don't understand, because if it was a Mario game, people wouldn't care. Or at least if they did care, they still wouldn't bitch about it. They'd be like, ah, well, it's a Mario game. So, I don't know, it's a little weird. It seems like fans of Sonic games, a lot of them can never be happy. But hey, I love Sonic. I'm sure everyone watching this loves Sonic. Fucking Badnik. I hate the glow ball, or the glow bug Badniks. They drive me up the wall. Anyway. What was I talking about? Fuck, I'm sorry, people. I've lost my train of thought again. Anywho, right around there is one of the spike pits. That's another thing. A lot of people think it's only one spike pit, but there's actually 2 or 3, from what I recall. There are multiple ones that once you fall in, you can't get out of. So, basically, don't fall in any holes. Jeez. And yeah, let's go meet up with Dr. Eggman. So, this boss battle can be very slow or very fast. He actually has a special little area where, if you watch right here, he's never gonna fucking hurt you. Normally, he drills down, you hit him a few times, he tries to run into you with the drills, and then he goes up. He's really slow during all this, but he has a magic spot where if you just keep jumping, he's never gonna hit you. Anywho, I'm Gene the Pink Panther. Stay tuned for part 4 of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. See ya.